please subscribe, get me to 8,000 subscribers, and join the Discord. 1,000 Robux giveaway in the Discord right now. You want to join? That expires tomorrow, bro. Universal Tower Defense has dropped their brand new Universal Tower Defense Z update, also known as Update 4.0. Now, this update is filled with content. I mean, you have, 24 new units with 2 synchro drives. It spans across like multiple genres. We have comic books, we got JRPGs with the Persona stuff, and I've been putting a good chunk of time into it. The game modes, extractions. This is very unique. We go in, and dude, the Spider-Man game mode, I just gotta show this. I was low-key having the time of my life. So you start with this little aura farming cutscene, even though I have auto-skip cutscenes, but whatever, bro. So the way these game modes works, you go in, and it's like tied to the gameplay of a certain game, like the Persona dungeon. I'm not gonna go into that, because I actually just want to swing around while I talk. But the Persona dungeon, you ambush the enemies and enter combat. And with this, you know, it's just Spider-Man. Now, these game modes, very unique. You go around, you complete quests. There is 3 of them. We have the symbiote. This is to get Venom. This is to get Spider-Man. And this is to get, I think, Iron Man. They're very unique. Once you complete those, you're supposed to extract at an extraction point, which is very unique. However, this update with all its content and all its little goodies, I think okay. I went in, I was having fun, and then I just got like absolutely stun-locked by the amount of bugs. So earlier I was doing this game mode, and I was just swinging around, I was completing the quests, but at one point, it was like around here, I swing, and then I get stuck in a building, like not like this where you're walking up it, but I get inside, and it kills me. Now in this game mode, you can't reset, because if you reset, you get completely bugged out of the game mode. Now, I was trying to extract, so after spending 20 or so minutes in here, just to get absolutely cucked out of my rewards for no reason, just because of a bug, truly bummed me out. But besides that, the Spider-Man game mode's cool. Now the other one, the little Persona extraction. Now initially, holy stutter, initially I was going to make a video where I get Joker, because I love Shin Megami Tensei, I love Persona, but I am currently locked out of this little quest here. Ambush 10 enemies and beat them in Golden Palace. Now, sounds easy enough. You literally just ambush them and beat them, 10 of them. Very simple. It's just bugged. It doesn't let you do it. You spend 20 minutes, you ambush 10 enemies, then you leave. And it just doesn't work. I tried it twice, which is like rubbing salt on the wound. It has made me so depressed. I want to enjoy the update, but these bugs are too much. Now another bug. Let's just keep going. So I haven't done this yet, but the new story mode gives you Simon, and apparently Simon is just straight up bugged. Let me check the Discord to see what's actually bugged. He is just really weak. Like the mech doesn't work as intended, and they say fixed as soon as possible. We haven't slept in 4 days. I don't really believe that, man. I don't know. Let's see if there's any other bugs. I'm just gonna do bugs. Oh yeah, no, well, besides bugs, I've been hearing a lot of talks about how the new Bleach raid apparently is really hard if you're not squad making. Now, I'd understand if it was the Universal Terror, but usually raids have been pretty much soloable, like enough to where you can macro it like as you sleep. I haven't gotten far yet, but apparently people are struggling. And these game modes are like meant to be AFK'd like overnight for the currency, because you can get 100 rerolls per shop, and you also want to get the relics, because those relics are, I mean, if you're not using raid relics, you're not using the real relics. I mean, that's just how it is. So the fact that they're cucking you out of that is absolutely insane. So, like I said, this update has a lot of content, but that's not really good, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest, it's overwhelming. Okay, I'm gonna look at this. We have Gremmy, Yorichi, that person, Unohana, Giselle, that person. I guarantee you, none of these units are going to be relevant. Maybe Grammy. And then we look at the Persona. Now, with the Persona units, you're supposed to use them on the team together with Joker. Apparently, Joker becomes... Wait, I thought Joker was supposed to become Unbound. Whatever. But I heard Ichigo is apparently useless. I haven't heard about Yuhabaha at all. I mean, you have Rukia. You have, what's his name? Yamamoto. Uryu. Again, I'm sure they're useless. And of course, you have the new 2 summer units. Now, this is a girl. I'm gonna assume she's from a gacha game. Usually in this games, if you look at the updates, the best of the best units are the female gacha game characters, which is kind of weird how there's so many. But that's besides the point. I don't know. There's so much, yet so little in this update. Like, if you boil it down, who's gonna be meta? Let's look. Maybe Yuhabaha, maybe the Synchro Drive Spider-Man, and I don't know. Apparently, they're saving Simon for an Unbound evolution or something. That's why he's so ass, which is kind of crazy. You have all these game modes, man. Like, just look at the amount of Evo materials. You also have skins. The skins are pretty cool, except I'm gonna be honest, bro. How do we pull up skins? Let's go. Hold on. Crates, yeah. These, you have to pay for these, I think. Do you have to? Let's see. Oh, yeah. 150 Robux for these skins, by the way. And you can just end up getting an epic. This is something ASTD did, but that's ASTD, bro. That's expected. Like, dude, imagine spending Robux just to get an epic. I think that's absolutely, utterly insane. And also, it is 15k per, which is like, people in this game are very rich. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not, because I spent my gems on these crates. But it's just so expensive for, I'm gonna keep it real, some pretty mid skins. I mean, most of these are just slapping a shirt. I mean, UTD-chan is unique, Oni King is, but Bunny Suit Bulma, that's just clothes. Like, is that just dyed blue Itachi? I mean, I guess that's different. I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's a half-baked. Again, they just introduce skins. Usually in games, the skins like get better as the game goes on. And then you have this little summer event, okay? I mean, let's just look at the shop. 1k for 1 summer capsule. Let's peek at this in the Discord. Playtime, 35 minutes. Rewards collected, 21,000 little clam shells. That is insane. Like, yeah, look. 35 minutes for 21k, ... That is just brutal, bro. I don't know. I feel really mixed on this update. I was having fun, and then the bugs just took me out of it. And then once you get, like, out of it, like, out of the honeymoon phase, you start looking deeper, and you notice all these problems. Was it worth the time? Kinda. I don't know why they fused these updates together. This was supposed to be separate with the bleach stuff. It should have just been like that. You should have just dropped the bleach stuff, and then dropped the extraction stuff later. I don't know why you gotta dilute this update. I don't know. Usually when you fuse, like, I don't know. I don't want to ramble, but, you know, update comes out, units are good, next update, units are bad. So I don't know why you fuse 2 updates together, where some of these are definitely balanced to be worse than the newer ones. Whatever, the update's aight, man.